What's going on, everybody? Damon from Blacklisted to Max. You guys are probably like, where the hell have you been? Where's that content? We've been waiting for it. But with that being said, I definitely got something for you guys today. I actually went down to go see my boy at MMR, my boy Black John at MMR Racing, Motor Medic Racing down in Menifee. And I got to spend the day with him, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. So let's roll. All right, I am out here. Blacklisted MX finally made it out to Menifee to go see my boy John, aka Black John at MMR Racing. What's going on, John? How you been?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Finally was able to make it down here, man. It's a beautiful thing that I did. I'm really enjoying your time in your shop. I see you got a lot of things going on from the start when I walked in, but you're the only person in here, man. Tell me what's going on.
It's nothing much. It's just we're going on quite a few years now. We started in 2008, right where the recession hit, and I just said, you know what, might as well go for it. Just sink or swim, and we're almost 20 years into it. I've moved twice,
Okay.
because of rental and that, but
Yeah.
basically the same complex,
Mhm.
just different buildings. But
Okay.
my landlord, Stacy, he's awesome,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't hassle me about anything or the bikes or anything like that.
Nice.
So I can see myself being here for a while. The hardest part, I think, would be when COVID hit. It wasn't that it was no work; it was people coming out to get work and stuff and riding, the whole COVID issues. But I've never thought about closing per se, but you have your moments. Sometimes everybody has bad days, or you're over this, you're over that. Every shop has those thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the motorcycle industry. People are going to beg, borrow, and steal to ride, but they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now you've been here 20 years, man. You've turned a lot of wrenches over
Close
the
to
years.
20 years.
Close to 20 years.
We're at let's see, 26. So 27 will be 19.
Okay, so
And
you're
28 will
getting
be
you're
20.
close. You're fairly close to
Yeah.
it. You're fairly close to it. Colonel, there's a lot of bikes in here that I noticed. So I mean, obviously you're very busy. You got a couple race bikes here. Let me know what's going on with these two bikes and the riders. I'm just curious who this guy is. I know there's one guy in particular that you're pretty much his full time mechanic.
Yeah, we do a lot. Like with the family and we tag team everything from getting to the races, mental, physical, emotional.
And when you say family, what family?
The Russell family.
The Russell family. Okay.
Eric, Kim, and Holland.
Okay.
That's a 93 bike. 250 and 450 for Holland. These are his national bikes. He's A class. And then behind you is number 50. That's Chance Hayward. He's an up and coming pro kid too.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here we have some bikes that are in different stages, but we have Zane, who just started racing about a year ago, and he's already doing very well. He's made the area qualifiers for Loretta's already, and we're hoping that he makes Loretta's. The team is Chance, Colton, Holland, and John, Little John, who's on the Cobra. Mike Hibner, he rides Cowies. The team thing is kind of getting in its infancy and kind of getting put together little by little. with finances and availability and stuff. So we're hoping to do a full-blown amateur team here in the near future.
Okay. So I know something else in the near future we briefly discussed, and you were talking about trying to make your way over to Canada. I don't know if that's something you want to discuss, or you want to give us a little information about that, or you just want to wait a little bit longer, or
No,
what are your plans for coming to Canada?
I'm an open book.
Okay.
We just feel that if we get the right opportunities, if things go right, if we qualify for Loretta's and things go as planned, we'd like to go take Holland to Canada and compete in the Canadian Outdoor Series.
Okay.
He has to be 18 to turn pro. He's not 18 yet, so that's one reason why. Another is I think it's a better market. I think the riders get treated better and we're more appreciated over there. So we're, sometimes MX Sports and AMA just kind of uses us as pawns for their well-being.
So you guys choosing not to ride any of the outdoors since he's turning pro?
We are going to ride some American Outdoor too, and see where he stands here and there. It's just a gauge. The competition is so different in both places. We want to see how he shapes up in both. Fortunately, we have that opportunity where we can do both. Yeah. He's won some races to where he got his license, and he's able to race at U.S. Nationals. So Canada is more like a pipe dream, but we'll see what the year brings. Racing's crazy.
Yeah.
One day you're on top of the world, the next day you don't know what happens. So we just take it day by day and try to forecast a little bit, but not too far out in front, just so we don't, lose sight of the goal. And the goal is to be the best we can be here.
Absolutely. Smart decision. Now, I know you guys are getting ready for, what are you guys getting ready for now? I think it's Loretta Lynn's you guys are.
The regional is next week.
Okay. And where's the regional at?
Going to be at Paula.
Okay.
Fox Raceway.
Okay. So it's going to be slightly before the actual national.
For the first time ever, the national is after the regional. Usually it's the other way around, but because of scheduling and stuff, Myron had to move some stuff around. He's doing the best he can with 2X Promotions. He does a great job. And we look forward to racing this series.
And I take this as your motor room here. This is where you do all most of the motor work.
Yeah. Afterward, everything mathematically, we don't build anything by guessing. Everything's done by math.
Okay.
This tool here that we have is a deck tool.
A deck tool?
So when you're building a race engine, you want to know what your squish is, right? And if you don't know what your squish is, you're guessing. That's when you have mouse hit, distance hit, things of that nature. So this tool that right now we're prototyping right out of we'll see. We can zero this tool out, put this on top of the cylinder, like the head. It'll tell me how tight of squish the head and piston has.
Oh, really?
Before I even start the motor. So we'll know exactly when we're going to start the motor. We'll know the motor's in a safe, optimal area, and then if we need to change it, we know how to change it, when to change it, as far as like cutting or gas.
Okay. And is this something that's going to be available for the public, or is it just an in-house tool that you're going to be using for your stuff?
No, I'm going to be making deck tools for every make and model by eventually. So we're starting with the KTM, just because I work on those a lot. But we're going to do Honda, our head mod. I think head just we got to do some tuning. But we have seat work, guide work.
It's beautiful.
That is unmatched. Like I said, everything's done by math. So all this stuff is tolerance to taken into account. I'm going to get a shot of the pistons. Keep right in stock.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And then all the cranks that are.
What are all these cranks? Are these OEM cranks or these
They're all
some
over-
Washners? Or?
They're all OEM cranks, but I keep a various assortment of them. So instead of waiting for the bike to be done, I can have it done ahead of time. That way, it cuts down on the wait time for the customer.
Are you still doing two-stroke stuff or no?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got the fuel injector pipe figured out.
Oh really?
Yeah, we can map stock
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you're full of
Not
surprises, man.
not overlaid now. Actually, talk to the stock ECU.
Mhm.
A lot of like WMR and some other companies, they're overlaying onto the stock map because we did it so much.
Yeah.
We're manipulating it from the inside. So our 150, 250, and 300 fuel injected two strokes, they rip on pump gas.
Really?
Yeah, and our second injection systems are 3D printed out of carbon fiber woven material, so they will not break. No matter what you do, it can't break. And versus all the other competitors that have fog machines or second injectors instead of getting all the aspiration there should be. Ours are very efficient and affordable.
Nice.
The AMA's rules are, as a rider, pro-am,
Okay.
we can ride 3 nationals legally without losing our amateur status.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it
Okay.
doesn't matter what nationals we do, we can ride 3. So we just want to make sure that we check off the box first for qualifying. Once we qualify, then that opens a door for us to do other things. But we got to keep our eye peeled right on what is first in front of us, and that is that regional. Get top 4 in that regional, we got a lot of tough guys. You know, we got Vincent, we got, you know, Freehill, you know, Haynes. There's quite a few great riders out there, you know, and we can't look past them because they're talented.
Absolutely, and I think Vincent. I know that the Kawasaki team in Canada picked him up. He's supposed to be coming over there racing the nationals as well.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what his schedule is, but I think he wants to come over there and get his feet wet and do some good things too. So Vincent's a great rider.
Yeah.
He's going to have a long career.
Okay. Yeah, no taking away from any of these guys who actually come over to the Canadian circuit. I always, even though I'm an American, I always encourage them to go over there and try the racing, because there's a lot of guys international who decide not to race the AMA stuff and they decide to go over there and race the Canadian Nationals. And it definitely stirs the pot up. And there's some talented guys that aren't not just Canadian, but they're coming from different places around the world to compete because they want that recognition as well.
Well, the Canadian series has come a long way.
Yes.
Through the years.
Oh yeah.
And like Preston Kilroy, he's a bad dude. He's a champion over there for a reason.
Oh yeah.
So we want to go race guys like that. Are we in the Deegan, Shimoda? Are we in that realm? No, we can't be. But like everything, we need time, training, and things we need to get there too to be there. Never say never, but I think we're going to be competitive in any market we put him into.
Oh, okay. So these are his bikes, man, and I know you do quite a bit of motor work. Is there some things on these bikes you like to kind of tell me about that stands out that you don't normally see on stock bikes? What are you doing to actually get these bikes up to par for your rider?
Well, how much time you got? KTM makes a great bike, and but sometimes at a certain the pro level, you need more. Yeah. Because not just talent wise, but you know, engine wise, factory KTM
Mhm.
and all the other manufacturers make a really good race bike.
Yeah.
You know, Star, you know, their amateur team, their bikes are legit.
Yeah.
So on an amateur level, I think we have one of the better bikes. They will compete with pro circuits
Mhm.
and the stars and stuff. We've proven it. This bike will compete with it.
Hmm.
This 250 is a 25. Things you don't normally see on everyday bikes is like your fork legs are DLC coated for performance. That whole transmission and crank assembly is DLC coated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. And what? Let me stop you there for a second. Once you have a DLC coat, what is it? DLC?
DLC diamond coating.
Okay. And what does that actually do to the transmission when you diamond cut it?
So the lowest coefficient in a motor is a bearing. It's less friction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you DLC coat like your fork legs, it's to reduce the friction.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're reducing the friction of the oil and everything inside the motor, doing the whole transmission, all the crank, everything inside that motor, and that's mechanical or is DLC coated. Wasner is really cool. They help us produce some really cool parts. There's a custom rod and piston in that motor that will be available to the consumer soon.
So it's not available now. They can't get it.
You could ask for it, but as I understand it, I'm the only one in the country that has that part.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The throttle body has been modified. The head is heavily modified. The cams are DLC coated. Also, Big Gun exhaust. Big Gun helped us develop an exhaust that actually exceeded what the stock KTM exhaust would do, which stock KTM exhaust is really good. Like all the other companies are actually losing power. Stock KTM exhaust is probably the best exhaust you can have on the bike. Interesting. So Big Gun actually made something that actually made that better, which we were very happy with. A lot of electronics. We have Vortex box to run the second injector system we run.
Okay.
We have an in-house second injector system that we make.
Wow.
Custom software, and then we have the AIM data acquisition under the seat that records 75 different functions of the bike as it's running.
Okay.
We run VP fuel. Our suspension is old guy in the high desert.
Who's that?
His name's Ron.
Ron who?
Schuler. And it's ESR suspension.
Okay.
And ever since we've been using him for the last 4 years, we've had nothing but great suspension.
Good.
If you don't know about the ESR suspension, you really should look it up because he does all model bikes, and he's not just affordable, but his stuff really works.
And where about is he in the desert?
Oak Hills.
Oh, really? So I gotta go right past him.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
yeah.
He's up there.
We just got new wheels and stuff we're gonna break in from W. W always helps me out through the years. Can't say enough about those guys. And just other various little things on the bike that we use. We use the Works Chassis Lab engine braces and engine mounts.
You have that external water pump you were saying on this one?
Yeah, this bike has an external water pump. It's actually a water pump out of a Subaru.
Out of a Subaru?
Yep.
How in the hell did you adapt that?
It's an external pump for a Subaru. So it met the dimensions that I wanted to fit where I wanted to fit, and it's all triggered into the ECU unit. So when the bike comes on, I mean, I don't know if you want me to show you, but
I'd love to see it.
So right when you probably can hear it, but not see it. Like right when you'll hear it activate.
Yep, I can hear it.
So when the trigger goes off on the bike, the water pump stops.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, does it push any more water into the motor, or does it keep it?
It keeps it 4 times cooler than the actual
4 times cooler.
standard water pump impeller.
Damn. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And other than that, we just use the Cherokee plastic kit. It was a really sick kit this year. I thought we'd go to it with the all black and the orange front. Automatic distributors, they sell so many different products, and we get almost everything from those guys.
Really?
Like aftermarket.
Okay.
Like oils and everything. Holland doesn't like aftermarket levers, so we use stock stuff for that.
Okay. And you got I think you said you 3D printed, excuse me, I can't even talk, but your airbox.
Oh, we have a 3D printed airbox cage. It's twice the size of a standard KTM air cage. That helps with flow.
Mm-hmm.
That coincides with the second injector that we do that we 3D print and use for various reasons other than making them out of metal. Start that 2-stroke, you want to hear it.
Oh, I love to hear it. Just when you thought the show was over. John is with the business, guys.